Hey Wargamers, welcome back to the channel, Death From Above Wargaming. I'm Aaron.
I'm Tom.
And my name is Kevin.
Welcome.
It's good to be back.
It is good to be back. We have something very exciting tonight, something we have been waiting a very long time to do. This is...
Been talking about it for a long time. It's just we didn't pull the trigger.
It's true. That's true. But we've ironed out all of the kinks. We have the very special terrain painted.
Very nice job.
You did a great job.
Yeah. It's quick work. It was necessary though. Printed, painted, and now we're going to battle test it.
Solaris VII! God, I'm so excited.
Arena combat.
And guys, tonight we are putting Battlytics to the test. So about, I don't know, a year ago?
A year ago.
We did
9 months ago maybe?
Yeah, it was an assault mech shootout. We did the Atlas versus the King Crab. We did the Highlander versus the Banshee. Battlytics told us who it thought would win. I picked my favorites, and now we're going to see it in action in the arena. It's going to be great. So first up, we've got the Atlas, the King Crab, and then the Banshee, the Highlander. So you're going to get all of that tonight. Lucky you. So we're going to start out with the first one. Guys, stay tuned. It's coming right up.
Hello everybody, this is Duncan Fisher. Welcome to the Redstone Arena.
Buck Brewster here. Tonight, the High Rollers are out for an Assault Class Armageddon.
Oh, solid drop in, Buck. That Broadcast Academy has really paid off. Forecasters call it cool and overcast, but I'd call it smog. All right, fans, let's take a look at our mech jocks.
Academy of Stealthy Operations.
Lars Johnson, Milton Technical University.
Here we go, Buck.
All right, here we are, initiative for turn one. Pilots, are you ready?
I'm ready. In the arena. Everything happens in the arena. 7. Ooh.
10. Ooh, got you back.
All right, so Tom, you win initiative. We'll be right back after movement.
All right. Screwface came up at a run, turning his shoulder to the right, charging in clearly. Firing his LRM-20s, locking in on that crab. Here it comes.
All right.
He's going to need 9s to hit with these.
All right, so those LRMs fail to lock, sail wide. Tom.
Same thing.
LRM-15 coming in hot.
Lobbing an LRM-15 across the board at... What's your mech's name?
Screwface.
Screwface, yeah. So Pitbull's firing an LRM-15 at Screwface. You need 9s as well.
Oh. All right, we're up for initiative.
Phase 1B.
Phase 1B. Turn 1B.
Turn 1B.
9.
You win again.
All right. Pitbull. Your move.
Screwface's move.
What sound does Screwface make? That's the question.
He's a light horse.
Yeah.
So the way it works, guys, is you move basically half, right? So this is, we were just talking about this, meant to sort of shorten the reaction time and time scale of pilots. They get to move half. You can choose to walk, run, whatever. You can change up your movement mode between these subturns as well. And you always, you basically calculate the mod and things like that, just like you normally would. So, both have moved. It's just that easy. I like how you're posing the Atlas. So we'll be right back, guys. Movement is over, and we are going to get into shooting. All right, we are back. Screwface, he's up.
Juked around that pylon. Coming in again with LRM. Oh, he can't fire his LRM-20s.
Can't fire his LRM-20s.
Staring you down.
That's right. So because you fired that weapon in this turn already, you cannot fire it again. Tom, do you have any weapons in range?
I do not.
All right, so now it is in fact the end of turn 1, and we will roll initiative for the beginning of turn 2. All right, here we go. It's turn 2. Initiative is happening.
Ow.
Ow, man.
You're supposed to roll at the same time. That's not.
It's not legal.
It's not legal.
Natural 12. No, I'm kidding.
So the Atlas not doing so hot here.
That is okay. We win.
All right, so Kevin,
He's
you walking,
knocking it
running?
straight.
What are you thinking?
Oh, we're running.
Still going. So
There's a
does the
charge. He's playing the crowd at the moment.
Crowd is going wild, obviously. Tom, are you walking or running?
I'm going to run.
All right, so again, each unit able to move 2.5 inches because we're on hexless terrain here. It makes it very easy. And if you look at the minimum movement chart, right, and the mod chart, which of course we have here on our handy dandy reference sheet, which you can download. These are all normal classic. You would just half this.
DFA Wargaming.com.
Thank you, Kevin, for that plug. That was excellent. So you can see here we're at 5 inches, right? So what you have to 2.5. So they went at least 2.5 inches. So he would get a +2 for this particular sub-turns shooting phase. So the mechs are marked up. Guys, we're going to be right back with some lasers and missiles flying.
All right, Screwface still charging in full speed. Still going to need 9s because it looks like the crab picked up speed. King crab, my apologies. I felt it.
Felt it. All right, so more LRMs go sailing. What's Pitbull doing over here?
Pitbull is not shooting.
All right, Pitbull's not shooting. All right, so we will clear the dice and we're going to roll for initiative here. We're still in turn 2.
Stop offending my sensibilities.
8.
I win! An 8.
7. All right, so
Your
Screwface.
move. Your move.
All right, so movement. Tom, what are you doing here?
Move my mech up, just walk him up, just a little casual like. Just
All
like
right.
that. Give him his dice back.
Now, you ran in sub-phase A, right,
Right.
or sub-turn A. Now you're walking. So
That is
your mod is always based on how far you moved. However, your heat is always the greatest. You know, basically, if you exceed your walk move, you have to take on run movement. So basically, Tom has gone total of 1.5, 2.5, 4 inches, which is over his walk, so he would build up 2 points of heat, basically. So anyway, okay.
Anywho.
Screwface. Not taking cover, just avoid. Oh, taking cover?
Yeah, might as well, because I know he's going to be shooting this time.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Now we're into shooting. Tom, you have to shoot first.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do my tick 1.
Target interlock circuit 1. What is that? LRM 15 and large lasers, which you selected?
This is so big.
Yeah, well, it's a large laser. That's why the red dice is so big.
It's ridiculous.
So what numbers do we need here?
Yeah. So they're both in long range. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. Because I think I measured
Large
50.
should be extreme.
Nope.
Is it 15?
Yep.
It's
But not
true,
14.
It's a true
so
story.
long range for both.
All
so
right.
I
Tom's
need,
a veteran, a seasoned veteran of the arena.
so I need 8s on both of them then,
Okay.
right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. Double 7s. Oh no, the arena is unforgiving.
Some poor bystander in section 400.
It's toast.
Is there anything that can
No luck
fix
points
this?
in this one. No edge. Maybe in future iterations of the rules. Kevin, you are up. All right, guys, we are done with turn 2. Kevin has no other weapons in range on Screwface. Tom still reeling from that near miss.
Demetrius.
All right. Well, guys, turn 3 is coming right up. You want to do initiative? Let's
do it.
Let's do it.
This is a rapid fire game of attrition.
Oh,
7.
Got me.
all right. Here we go. So movement is coming up. All right.
Okay.
So this is going to be
Oh.
the last of the long range rounds. I was just going to say
I don't
because
know.
you guys are just at
Depends what gets blown off, you know?
just over 12 inches right now. So next round, all of those media AC-20s come in range. So it's going to be interesting to see. So Tom, you shoot first.
Yeah.
What have you decided to do, sir?
I'm gonna shoot my LRM-15.
Okay.
I'm doing it. Need dates. Hasn't been. See if there.
All right, so that is a hit. So, all right, so we are going to roll for cluster confirmation. So only one of those 3 LRM-15 clusters hits. So we're going to roll for location. Are you going to use your lucky dice?
I just don't like rolling 2 different size dice.
You know, deal with it. 6. That is right torso. So 5 damage. That Atlas is right torso. It doesn't seem like it is going to do a whole lot. Screwface.
He brushes it off. He's excited for battle now.
All right,
LRM-20, single fire.
Okay.
Into that left flank there.
All right.
I'm going to need 7s because slightly...
Yeah, because he has
cooler
only
than
1.
you are.
Yep, exactly. Man, those LRMs, that locking mechanism, whoever assembled that in the stables after the last battle did not do a good job.
You caught it on the door when you walked in. Like knocked your mirror off.
Do you guys want to roll for initiative for the next? So we're on turn 3. We're moving into B.
3. Wow.
Kevin wins again. Kevin is on a roll. All right, so we'll be right back.
Pitbull's up first. I'm going to fire my Tick 2, which is my large laser AC-20 and the LRM-15, but I already fired the LRM-15, so I'm only going to fire.
Got it.
The last 2. I'm at extreme and medium, so I need 7s and 9s.
7s on the large laser, 9s on the AC-20. Will you draw blood with the AC-20? You will not draw blood with anything. Well, that is unfortunate, but AC rounds going wild right now. The crowd also going wild. Kevin, what are you doing?
It's getting crazy.
I see Kevin collecting dice. Kevin's collecting.
All right, Atlas is foaming. He's going to be firing his second tick.
Okay.
This is going to include an LRM-20, an AC-20, 1 medium laser, and 1 SRM-6.
Okay. Now, did you fire LRM-20 already?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything except the LRM-20 will fire.
Correct.
Okay.
Good call.
Okay. So
Screwface firing that second tick. He needs 9s.
got 1. All right. So a spray of autocannon, lasers, and missiles. The SRM-6 does in fact make magic happen. So Kevin rolling for clusters. This reminds me of the Kintaro. We would just roll tons of tiny little dice.
Looks like 3 of them.
Yep. All right, so Tom, are you prepared to receive
Splash damage to the head.
Here we go.
Not bad.
All right, so it looks like all, what is it? Center torso,
Center.
left torso, and right torso. Each take 2 points of damage all across that chest.
Huzzah!
All right, here we are. It is the beginning of turn 4. We're going to roll for initiative. Exciting times.
It's one thing I've been good at. Still in.
All right, so Screwface on
Make
a roll.
this my pilot die.
Yeah. Okay, I lost initiative. I moved first. Pitbull just kind of walked over, got some heat build up, so I need to
Just chill.
play it cool.
Play it cool.
Play it real cool. So I'm just going to fire an LRM-15. We are now at medium range for the LRM-15. So I'm at 3, 4, 5.
5? All right. Is that right?
It is now.
It is now. Okay, so. Down 15 points of damage. Rolling for location. Splash. Yeah, not bad. So 6, 7, 8. Kevin, same deal. 5 points to each torso section. Not bad.
All right, Screwface decided to just plant his feet, take advantage of this steaming crowd coming across the field, firing his LRM-20s, maybe for the last time. He needs 5s. Huh.
Wow. Definitely firing that for the last time.
There's definitely a glitch in my computer system.
All right, well, we're moving on to turn 4B here. Here we are. It is turn 4, subturn B, as they say in the industry. So, rolling again for initiative here. Tom just asked the question, why initiative in every sub-turn? And we were saying that because, you know, in the arena it's so easy to get in somebody's rear arc.
Because of bad targeting computers.
Bad targeting computers, you know, it helps break that up a little bit. So, here we go. Rolling for initiative again.
7s and 11s. 7s and 11s.
9 and 8, so closer this time, but still, Screwface on the move, has the upper hand.
Okay, so because I'm limited movement, I can really only move like an inch.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like move him up. So he walked.
All right, sounds good. Kev, what is Screwface doing with his movement? Just planting again? Is he doing it?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
All right, so the mechs have moved. The gauntlet is thrown. These mechs squaring off. It is possible, though, that this king crab will get a little bit of cover. We'll see.
Yeah, I think the legs.
Shooting is coming right up.
Okay. And the king crab lost initiative yet again. He's a little slow.
He's a little slow,
But
I mean, he did only graduate from a technical institute.
Yeah.
Not a full-fledged university
yeah.
mech warrior like
In
Kevin's
mech
guy.
and hydraulic cooling systems repair.
That is awful.
But why is he in like one of the best mechs? Like, you know.
Listen, hey, it's Solaris. You
Listen,
make your own fortune here, buddy.
I was gonna say it's a meritocracy. Just proves on Solaris you can live out your best dream. Okay, so I moved very slightly. Again, I have a movement penalty, and I'm trying to bleed off
I have a
some
slight impediment.
yeah. Learning and
Oh my lord.
my thing. So yeah, so I'm just gonna fire one AC-20.
Okay.
It's too juicy. Him standing still. I have to do something, even though I want to bleed heat off. So
So juicy.
yeah, so I am still at extreme range because we're at 10 inches.
Yeah.
So it'll be 6, 7, 7.
I cry for you.
Oh my god, yet
I
again.
cry for you.
I did the math right, right?
Yeah, it's a 7.
Screwface has got the same.
Dice flying. All right, so Screwface
Similarly,
got
he's
7.
firing his second tick. It will miss out on the LRM-20, but I get an SRM-6, a medium laser, and the AC-20.
All right,
I planted, so hopefully hitting with 7s.
here we go.
Oh! So,
That's a big hit, Tom. That's going to force a piloting check.
all
Okay,
right.
so rolling for clusters, yeah?
yeah. Alright, not bad. 4 of them.
All right, so 4 SRMs, a meaty AC-20, and a medium laser all screaming in. Now, the legs of that king crab are covered.
Hopefully the AC-20 does not hit a leg.
So well, we know that's exactly what's going to happen. Tom's hoping for 5s and 9s.
Glitchy targeting computer.
Here we go.
Ooh.
All right, so we have resolved all the damage. It's brutal. There were no leg shots, actually.
Nope.
A lot into that left arm, so that poor king crab, it's rocking. Tom, you need to make a piloting check.
Yeah.
And this is going to be at -1. You didn't take 40 points of damage yet in this turn. I believe you took like 37 or something like that. So,
Yikes.
that king crab is going down. You need a 5 or better because it is piloting
5s.
4. So roll 1d6 to determine which direction this guy falls. So that is a 4. So that is going to be straight on his butt. Kevin, would you like to roll location, please?
Sure.
This is going to be 10 points of damage. 2 groups of 5. So the first one, left arm, takes another 5 points. And again...
Oh, I felt that one.
the head takes 5. So Tom, make a consciousness check for us, please.
The rear head.
The rear head. This is a thunkin'.
Just make it.
All right, it's turn 5. We're ready for initiative. Here we go.
This could be the end.
8 to 8.
Whoa.
This is big, guys.
6er.
6 to 8. All right, so much needed. The king crab winning initiative. So Kev, what are you doing?
Charging in. There's blood in the water.
Charging in, just like moving it like a steady 40 kilometers an hour.
Gush, 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 gush.
All right, and Tom, gonna have to think about what to do here. Are you standing up?
Remind me, when you're prone, does he take a penalty to shoot me?
if he is right next to you, he gets a bonus to hit
Right,
you.
but
But
he's
at
not.
that range, you're right. He would take a penalty to hit you.
And I don't to shoot, right?
You do. Yeah, you have to. There's a prone shooting penalty. All right. So, King Crab, Tom deciding to remain prone. Kevin closing in, lumbering across the battlefield. Are you ready to shoot, sir?
I am, and the crab might brace for that shot, but
But
Stefan Guggenheim is holding off.
famed mech warrior, he's not shooting.
He's doing a little recon on Phase 1A.
Whoa! Look
Charging
at that.
in.
Look at that. So he is.
Somebody's building up some heat, is what I think.
All right. Well, interesting.
My mech senses are tingling.
So Tom, what's
Yeah.
happening with this King Crab?
He's going to try to give himself some cover. He's going to roll over, fire off an LRM, and then try to use the smoke from the missile.
Just disappear like a
salvo,
smoke pellet.
Yeah, he's going to pull a Batman.
I love it.
So
All
I
right.
think I need a 7. He's in short range now, 7 inches. So it's 3, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And he gets it.
All right. So that is a nice shot with that LRM. 3 dice for clusters.
2.
So 2 of the 3 hit, not bad. All right, so we've got right arm and center torso. So starting to chip away at that CT a little bit. Not bad. Moving on to the next phase here. Guys, you want to roll for initiative.
Ooh, nice roll.
Wow.
Not quite as nice.
All right, so
Just when I needed it.
Guggenheim winning initiative. Tom, what are you thinking about movement?
Going to stand up, I think.
All right. So you need to make a piloting check.
Yeah.
Would be a 4. Gets
6.
it. You are up on your feet, sir. We're ready. So Tom stood up. Kevin moved in. Tom, you are shooting.
I am indeed. 2 AC-20s. I am trying to turn the tide. Stood up.
Turn the tide.
Yeah, so we'll see. I still need 8s.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah, it's
because
ugly.
standing up cost a lot. And yeah, so here we are. Ready for this?
Not really.
No, you're not ready for this.
One of them, at least, right?
Unbelievable.
Well, at least
Unbelievable.
1 AC-20 hits. Yeah, 1 misses. That sucks because that's a big heat hit too. But roll up that location. Who knows? Maybe you'll roll a 12 and end this match
In
early.
one day.
Tom double checking his math. This is how Solaris is played.
If you roll a 12 after all this, first I'm going to slap it.
Oh no, it's a floating. You can't slap me. I didn't say roll a 2. All right, Tom. So it's a
To that.
floating critical to that. Yeah.
Did we say it's a 12
Where's all your
CT?
armor? That's the question.
Ooh,
It's a 9.
Nine.
It's a
That's
9. That is
left
a
arm.
leg. That's left
Left
leg.
arm,
So Tom, you get a critical hit though. So let's see what happens. Weirder things have happened.
yeah. Ooh, 2 of them.
So that Atlas is going to be fairly crippled. So it's just D6, Tom.
Yeah.
That is a foot actuator. Roll again. And that is a hip. So that mech is really messed up.
Ow!
He's not moving very well. That is awful. Now, in addition, this is exciting because Kevin is going to have to make a piloting check because he took 20 points of damage or more in this phase, right? Because you hit him with 10 points with the LRM.
That's right.
So it's 30 points of damage. And Kevin, you have 3 different leg actuator hits. So I believe they stack. We'll double check that. We'll go to the rule book. But I think because they're different actuators, so you might have to make like a 7 or 8 on your piloting. But before we get there, you get to shoot.
Screwface just took one hard to the leg, but he is firing his Tick 1 at the same time. It's going to be an AC-20, 2 mediums, and an SRM-6.
Here comes the kitchen sink.
I need 6s. This is
Getting
an
hot
important
here.
one. I need to hit this one.
Come on, Screwface.
Oh, there it is.
Well, the pilot dies
Yeah.
at 6, so everything hits. Looking for the clusters. Kevin going to the patent DFA dice tray.
Patton.
Courtesy of Deep Cut Studios. Whoa!
Ooh.
All but 1. This is a brutal salvo. So that's going to be 40 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. So piloting checks all around this time. A lot going on there. So we will
A lot of left side.
we will iron this out and then come back in the damage recap. But Kevin, while we're here on camera, why don't you make that piloting check roll? And Tom,
I don't want to.
you don't want to. So Kevin's going to need a 9, we decided.
Why
due
you
to all the
ruin my
damage.
beautiful damage before we get to see where it goes?
Well, that's true. You could have some criticals.
Ah, so he's fallen.
All right, that is the end of turn 5. We wrapped up all that damage. Kevin got a critical on the left arm, blew it clean off. Tom made his piloting check. Kevin did not. So Kevin, we are going to resolve your fall. Let's see what direction. 5. So that is going to be
2 to the left.
2 to the left. Tom, you want to roll 2d6 for location? It's going to be 2 groups of 5 on the left side arc. Kevin, a 9. What is that on the left side? Is that
Right
arm?
torso.
Right torso. Okay, so 5 to the right torso, and then Tom again. A 3.
Left leg.
All right, here we go. Turn 6, initiative. In the arena of doom, the king crab wins. This is it's bad news. All right, so Kevin, you are prone, vulnerable. What are you doing? Thinking about it.
It's probably going to be just a careful stand.
Go ahead and make your piloting check. I'm at a minimum of 1 MP because his hip's all busted up. Your leg's all gimped.
So what's the penalty to the piloting to stand with the messed up
Okay,
leg?
so because he's got a +2 for the hip. The hip overrides all the other actuator hits. So basically, he's a +2, -2 for the careful stand. All right, Kev, you need a 4, man. Can you do it?
Had me worried.
I know, it's intense. So the Atlas creaks to its feet. Tom, what are you doing with your king crab?
Probably going to stand still.
It's dangerous. It's a dangerous game.
Okay. Pitbull is feeling pressured. The pressured Pitbull. He's in a corner. Even though he is at a 10 heat penalty right now, he's going for it. He's going to fire his remaining AC-20 and his large laser, which needs 4 and a 5, short and medium. So here we go. Whew.
Wow.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yikes, that was close.
Listen,
So-
the AC-20 is so deadly.
Yeah.
Anything could happen here.
Oof, that was close.
Oh my goodness. All right, so it is 20 to the left torso.
Which is where
Yeah, and of course we've got 8 going to the center torso.
So beefy.
So beefy. Kev, what are you shooting with?
Disgusting.
It sucks when you have to say I needed it in the left torso. Alright, so Screwface going for the Alpha Strike.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
hammering the big red button on the cockpit. It says easy win.
This is
Easy
easy,
button.
right? The easy button.
May not be easy though. He needs 5s on everything except for the LRM. The LRM is going to need 7s due to the range.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
But that pilot dies.
Wow, that is unbelievable. So everything hits.
We'll do the LRM rack first.
All right, so here we go. Got some. All right, so 2 of the 4 hit, and then SRMs. Kevin collecting all of his
Collecting
SRM
skulls.
dice here.
Alright, whatever.
Fitty fitty.
This round I'll take it. Daunting.
So many dice, so many locations. I see a lot going into the left
Left
torso.
side, yeah.
Yep. So we'll figure it out. We'll be right back. That's a wrap. We did damage, and Kevin, your reputation as the ammo hunter, well deserved, sir.
This was all Stephen Gutenheim.
Demarius.
Marius.
I had no chance in this fight.
I can smell that defeat from up here.
So Kevin found the AC-20 ammo with a spray of SRMs and medium lasers that hit that left side. Managed to get the ammo on the first crit roll. So that wraps up this first battle. Guys, next up, Banshee, Highlander. It's happening. Stay tuned.
Now the mayhem goes to a new pairing weighing in just a hair lighter.
Brian Armstrong, the New Avalon Institute Ultimate Warriors. Scotty McDougal, Northland Academy of Pitch.
This challenger should put up a good fight.
He thinks he can win this one fair and square.
Tournament bracket number 2, I guess it is. Yeah. You guys ready?
Scotty McDougal on the field.
Oh, another kilter.
All right,
Can't do
I'm
accents,
ready to
folks.
roll some initiative.
Okay.
May the best man win. Just kidding. I want to win. Damn it. All right, so Kevin, you got initiative. Means I have to move first. I am running here, so I get 2.5 inches coming straight in.
Nice.
Likewise.
Okay.
All right, I don't think I'm
You
going
got
to...
anything good long range?
I have nothing, but I believe Kevin does have LRMs.
Sailing.
All right, initiative 10. 8.
Ooh.
All right, Kev, you got to make the first move.
All right, Scotty McDougal charging in.
Ooh. Oi, it's kilt all aflutter.
Oh, man. Okay, so...
Get in there. Let me do some shot.
watch this nonsense.
What?
Guys,
Nobody saw that coming.
it's happening.
Nobody
It's crazy.
saw that coming.
Brian Armstrong boggles the mind.
You gotta come to Brian. Brian doesn't come to you. Let's
All
remember,
right,
folks.
so Kevin and I are Scotty McDougal and Brian are at 24 inches. The Screamer, that's the name of Brian's Banshee right here, is laid down with 2 PPCs. I'm going to fire Tick 3, which also has my AC-10 on it, but due to our rules, the AC-10 is out of range and will not fire. So I'm going to need a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to hit you. All right, so
Very nice.
doubling down on the PPCs, rolling for location. All right, so it's going to be a right arm and a right torso, 10 apiece. Also a piloting check. Kevin, auditing range.
Yeah, what the hell?
We're at 24, brother.
Where did it come from?
What happened?
All
All right.
Some shooting.
Scotty McDougal trading back a PPC fire. Also needs 8s. Naturally.
Not gonna happen.
All right, you want to just roll right into initiative here? We're on turn 2A.
Piloting check.
Oh, you do need a piloting check. This is just a simple 5.
Simple 5.
Got it.
Woo!
Just.
When was a 5 ever simple?
Feeling the heat. So initiative. I got a 9.
Nah.
Brian's on a roll here. Okay, so we're at the top of turn 2.
2A, I already moved and ran up. Scotty McDougs.
So where are we at now? We're still
21.
here. I am going to just, I think, I'm going to run to here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to walk. I'm going to do it 1.5 inches to here. Feeling a little indecisive. I was going to do my run and then dead stop again. But I think what I'm going to do is just a nice casual walk here. So we're at like 22 inches, I believe.
20, less than 20. We're at 21.
All right, so who lost initiative? You lost, so technically you got to shoot first, right?
Yep. It's going to be a single LRM-20 fire. Working with long range. So I think it's going to be an 8 here. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
No good.
Not gonna happen.
Standard bad. 1's all in the first round, 6 is all in like the second.
Yeah.
It
Sixes.
is,
You're getting there though. You're building up to it.
It is true. So we're at 21 inches, or 22 inches, right?
No, we're at 21.
We're at 21 now? Okay.
Right where you want to be, right?
So I am not going to shoot. let's move right into initiative for the next.
Brian is playing very coy.
Brian's doing some strategery here. So 8. So Kev, you need to move first.
Ooh, running for cover. Okay, marked up. Looks a little run action. Got a 2-2.
All right, we're gonna do right here.
Screamer. Also getting a little cover, a little walk.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to make sure we get that cover in there. Okay, so Kev,
Looks like pretty good cover to me.
what do we have here in terms of range? So we're within 18. All right, we're at like 17.5 inches.
Scotty McDougal and Haggis, the Highlander, firing his PPC this round, this phase 2B. Gonna need the 8s.
Just a bit wide.
All right, so Brian is he's gonna shoot Tick 2, which is a PPC and an autocannon 10. Autocannon 10 is at extreme range. So we're gonna see what I can do here. I need 8s.
shots.
I need 8s and 9s. Yeah. So I need 8s on the blue dice, 9s on the white. So I did get the PPC. The autocannon does not land. PPC hits in the right torso. Is that what I hit before?
Yep.
Love it, Brian. Brian's doing him dirty.
Nice job. Okay,
Finally.
All right, Kev, you win.
initiative for what are we on, turn 3?
I am stationary. You may go. Is he running? How fast is that guy?
Pretty fast.
I think he's a 3.5, isn't he?
Yeah.
So how is that 2.5 inches?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. That's fine. I'm not going to audit you.
You already did.
You did.
Sorry.
You turned though, didn't you?
This
You had
is
to make a whole
public.
hex facing turn or no?
I'm doing the cool
Okay,
little,
so
or
we'll-
cheap turns.
All right, little pivot. Okay. I think I'm gonna go crazy. So I have a tick here with 2 PPCs and an autocannon 10 on it. So I would need 3, 4, 5 plus range. Everything would be at long range. So I would need 7s across the board.
Not too bad.
Brian's hot right now. Now I could really regret this. This is going to build up 2 points of heat for me. I feel like that's all right. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
That's 30 points of damage. Okay, looking for location.
Didn't you need 8s on the AC?
No, not this time because we're at 15, so everything's at long range. So we're good to go on that. But we get another shot to that right torso. We get 10 to the leg and 10 to the CT. All right, so crit on the right torso. 8, that's 1. Do I get in or outer here?
Just 1 die.
Just 1d6. 2.
Heat sink.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
This is arena combat.
Yeah, if you would have
These things
ammo
are
now.
gold.
Does he have ammo in
That
there?
was a 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
Ooh, boy.
Haggis is going to be firing his PPC. Going to need 7s, long range. All right,
Oh, yeah.
finally getting something.
Nice job. Now let's hope for not a leg hit. 'Cause
11, so it's left arm.
Nice.
All right, so 10 to the left arm. Now, before we forget, Kevin, you owe me another piloting check. Just a 5. Just a 5.
Okay, bottom of turn 3.
Right.
Dice are cleared. Initiative is being rolled. Ooh.
I'll take it.
I think Scotty got it.
You ready for this?
Scotty doesn't
did.
know.
Watch this. I'm going prone. Oh!
Coward.
It's so awful.
Coward.
It stinks. I don't think you're gonna have line of sight, but we'll see. I'll get a blank hex space there, but
I
I'm
can see
basically.
your head.
Oh, I mean,
Uh-oh.
I'm like in that hex. I mean, you know.
Hey, it's to the body, right?
This is,
We
this
just
is,
talked
this
about
is
that.
actual.
Here, I'll go prone there.
Scotty, what are you going to do?
Kevin hates it.
Doesn't going prone counts as moving though, right?
It does. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I got this. I'm not going to be shooting though.
I wish I could sprint. I think that's 2.5.
So basically all you can really do is just move and then in this turn.
That is
Can I
it.
use the crowd for indirect fire?
Somebody's got like a laser spotter.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do you have black market contacts for this character?
Paint him with the laser. Okay. So yeah, this is the end of turn 3. Then we'll do
End of 4, right? Or is it 3? No, you're right. Bottom of 3.
Bottom of 3.
We're going
Bottom
into
of 3,
4.
We're going into 4.
You're right. I'm all confused. Okay, yeah, we'll roll initiative for 4 then. Let's do it. 9, 11. Well done.
Nice job, Scotty. Okay.
Okay, so I need to stand up. And
problem.
I'm going to stay still, but, you know, just do a little of that action. It's coming in hot. Okay, so I am just going to fire an AC-10, single weapon. I am at medium range with the AC-10, so I need a 3, 4, 5, 6 to hit. Which I miss. That hurts. All right, Kev, you're up.
All right, McDougal firing PPC 2 mediums and SRM all on the tick 2. He's going to need 7.
Oh, this SRM fire. Got it.
How many clusters are we gonna get?
Yeah, sorry, I just used the big die so I could see it better.
No problemo.
Gross. 3 cluster.
Not bad.
Now, I believe the legs are covered.
Legs are covered.
That didn't count. Don't even look at it.
Don't even look at it.
All right.
I see 1 9 in there.
It's all right. This guy.
A couple of 5s. That's all that matters. All right, bottom of turn 4, rolling for initiative. 9, 7. All right, so Kev, this is big. What will you do?
Closing in.
You running again, bro?
Of course.
Look at that. That's a finely painted Highlander you have there. We're gonna do a little of this. We're just staying stationary.
You would.
I would. I mean, Brian's no fool. Now we are at 6 inches here. All right, so I'm gonna smash the button for tick 1, which is my AC-10, 4 mediums and SRM 6. Already fired the AC-10, so all the short range stuff is gonna go off. I just need 6s now because we've closed to 6 inches. So here we go. Everything but 1 medium laser hits. So I'm gonna roll for clusters here. All right, 50-50. What I'm looking for, Tom, is a little right torso, as Kevin knows. I smell the smoldering LRM rounds or whatever's in there. So there's a couple. So 2 shots to the right torso, some CT, some legs, some other things in there. We'll be right back. All right, so 2 crit chances on the right side of that Highlander. First one. That SRM, come on, baby. Crit generator.
I got 2.
2 critical hits there. All right, so do we have 1D? All right, I'm going to roll 2 dice. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, they're gonna hear that one in Solaris City. I'm Duncan Fisher,
And this is Buck Brewster.
signing off.
Brian Armstrong. Destroying, hitting the ammo of that Highlander. We knew that Highlander is very susceptible to those ammo explosions. When I saw that right torso getting pounded, Kev, I figured I was going to stand still and just keep dropping those big damage weapons and punch a hole and then spray some SRMs in there. So everything came to fruition, but that is that. So guys, we talked about it. We were going to do the Atlas versus Banshee, but we decided to hold off on that one. We want to put some polish on these rules. A couple of things came up in the match that we were discussing. I think so far it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. But we're going to go to the after action report, so stay tuned. That is coming right up. All right, guys. Well, there it was, our first run at Solaris VII action. What'd you think?
It was fun. Quick, painful, but it's good. It's like ripping a Band-Aid off.
Yeah. So a couple of observations. All right. So first observation: these mechs are slow. I think with faster mechs armed with hatchets and
So much
retractable
more
blades and maces, it will be a very exciting game.
Yeah, the halved movement was very, very painful.
I mean, they're also assault mechs, right? We were dealing with 100-tonners and then
Big
90s.
ones. Yeah.
So,
They had range weapons.
you know,
Yeah.
I expected it to get bloody fast. And if it was like a tag team type matchup, stay tuned. It's coming. It probably could have helped, you know, to have like support in there, but just one-on-one, it was like whoever could find the ammo first.
2v2 would be cool, especially if they come in through different entrances, you know,
Yeah.
or it's timed, or they come in after a certain turn.
Like
An elevator in the
what-
middle,
what-
like
that's
lions at the, you know, the Coliseum.
Oh, but that's a WWE thing, right? What is that? Where it's timed in more and more.
Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble, yeah. Well, oh, God. Again, we're gonna get this taken down with a DCMA. Call it the Rumble Royale.
Don't joke, Tom.
It's the Rumble Royale.
It's not funny.
It's the melee, the grand melee.
The Grand Melee.
Let's talk about the rules. Let's talk about the execution of the
Let me
rules.
talk about. Don't I get a observation?
Sure, you want an observation? Absolutely.
If you're observant.
You're
You don't
entitled.
sound very excited.
You're
about
entitled
it.
to an observation,
I'm
Tom.
entitled to it.
Cletus, what's her name?
I feel yeah.
Demarius.
Demarius. From
Technical
Milton.
Institute, Milton Technical Institute.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, my
no,
God.
I gotta say, I feel like the battle, especially for the crab, Battlytics was like on point.
It was on point.
I built up heat too early. I mean, remember we were sitting there.
Never
modeling
fire
it,
the
you know?
large laser.
Large lasers are never good, and like and
Yeah,
if you
built
build
up
up heat, it's never a good look. You gotta slow and steady wins the game.
Well,
You
he
were
had
going against an Atlas too. The
And also
Atlas
that
is
Atlas was
just
Eat me
so much
alive.
more efficient.
built to kill.
Yeah.
Oh, just so yeah.
I mean, I picked the king crab, even though Battlytics said otherwise. I would still take the king crab in this scenario because you just have so much.
I mean, in a lance, I think the crab has more to offer because you're not going to be getting. You maybe get all the focus, but still, you're probably going to get an opportunity to use those AC-20s more than a round or two in duality, and that's really when it
just
blows holes.
blows holes and stuff. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, you had so many near misses where you missed by literally like 1 point.
Yeah.
It was painful to watch, but you know, Kevin, you did good. You know, you laid in some nice. Well, actually, your LRM sucked.
Yeah,
It was
they were off the entire time, I think.
Yeah, but you know, once you got that AC on point, that left arm, that concentrated left arm salvo, basically won it, I think. Because when he took out that AC-20, even though you were hot, if you could have laid in 40 points of damage on that subsequent turn, that would have evened things up a little bit.
Wouldn't have mattered. That Atlas, I swear, like it just has so much armor.
We have it's 2 pages worth of.
I mean, it's you have to like put the book down. You're just like
a binder.
pips for like days. Yeah, I mean that's the problem. Like it had no heat, 15 heat sinks
on the crab.
Sufficient. Yeah.
It just couldn't lay down the damage. You know.
Yeah, the Atlas on the other end has got.
So let's talk about the
Atlas
cowardly
being
action in the second match.
We shouldn't even. It was so cowardly. We can't even talk about it.
Tactics. This is why Brian Armstrong is currently one of the reigning champions in the Redstone arena.
But his Q score or whatever, everyone's like boo. He comes in. He's like the heel. He's the heel. Okay.
Oh my God.
I mean, in this type of match, though, with only
Flushing
leg
it out.
cover,
Yeah,
except for if you lay down like a coward.
that was brilliant.
We need to get some sound.
The
effects
Highlander
with,
had no
when
choice,
you
right?
show
I mean,
your
I don't think the
weapon.
Highlander could have done anything but charge and try to get that brawling equipment in range.
Right.
But by then, you had blown a hole right into the right.
Well, that was the
torso.
thing. Like, I was going to close on you if it was more of an even match, but I had such an early upper hand when I doubled down on the PPCs, I think 1 or 2 turns in a row, and you missed with the LRMs, like, again, multiple times. You just weren't getting lucky.
Yeah.
It was a little bit tough in that regard. So, rules-wise, you didn't like the sort of the way we split up into top and bottom of the inning.
I mean, when we were talking about it, like theoretically, I don't really know how to articulate it, but it just seemed too duplicative of a turn to me. There wasn't enough differentiation about it being a phase.
Yeah.
So
I think
I think we can do a little bit better with
I think as we see like lighter mechs, mediums, they're fast.
that's true. It might
we'll
feel very
notice
different.
a much better play because they'll be getting still like 4-5 inches,
Right.
out of that run versus where we just felt like we were playing
An inch and a
normal
half.
BattleTech with
Right.
delayed round.
Yeah, I do like the ticks.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Splitting the fire into 2 phases.
Mm-hmm.
Very
It definitely
cool.
has a whole new element to planning your attack where you can't just fire all your ideal combo every time.
Right.
Unless you set up a tick for it, but you may not have because,
Right.
it's going to cost you one of your 3.
Yeah, and per the Solaris rules, right, we cap it at 3. That, and for mechs with lots of weapons, that makes it challenging, right? You gotta think
especially
about,
where they're like diversified from long, medium to short.
right. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of liked it. I do think that splitting it up really makes things fast. You can decide things a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
And we didn't really get into the physical part.
I
think
know, I was bummed.
in my head, like splitting into 2 phases, it was going to be a lot more like fluid, but it still very much felt like classic BattleTech, I have to say.
Well,
so we'll see. But these
you're
are
an Alpha Strike guy at heart time.
I know. I really feel like I am. Like rip it off.
Just
like
the
a
AS
chest
tattoo.
tattoo. Yeah. But it's like a flea instead of like an Atlas like everybody would get. It's like a weird flea.
And it says Alpha Strike across.
Yeah.
We should
like a big flea.
be tattoo artists out there.
Mr. Ice Cool.
Tom's looking.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. But I think you're right. Like we started with this heaviest, slowest, most overpowered, mechs, which is part of the fun.
Well, we did want to prove Battlytics, and I think in both times it proved right.
I mean, the Atlas is a monster.
It's a monster.
Monster.
It just is. I will say this though.
How did your match go with Battlytics? Because you probably
I think
had
the
it in
Banshee
your head.
won.
Yeah, even in Battlytics.
Yeah, I think the Banshee won by a substantial margin. The Banshee's awful. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And I have a custom mod of this one that I play with Infamous Bubbles, which I know you guys hate that character.
But you're using a stock mech.
That one was stock, but it's just the PPC AC-20. Like that 30 points of chunk damage. It's just awful at that range. It's just brutal. I mean, it's like awesome equivalent, but builds up less heat, right? So the one thing I'm looking forward to though is modding actual physical models.
Yeah.
I want to dig through the 40k bits and find some chain swords and power axes.
All I could think of was chain swords. I want like a mohawk of chain swords on my crab. I think.
Yeah.
So
he has like some kind of
There's going to be some kit bashing in the future.
Yeah.
Dude, he could do like a roll attack, like special melee.
Like Blanca from Street Fighter.
Just like a rolling chainsaw. He's so good. But and Kevin, seriously, this arena is like amazing.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Really.
I love
this arena is very Battlytics friendly. We're gonna have to find some cover to add in the middle.
Yeah, well, we can set up little towns and stuff with buildings and all sorts of great stuff.
We need to like cull from like paintball arenas. That'd be perfect.
It's like little tiny inflatable like.
Oh yeah, and like what the shipping containers.
Yeah,
big
that's
ones.
a great idea.
Maybe even some like obstacle course style like ramps.
Like a sliding board. Your crab
I was
can go
thinking,
down.
what was the thing?
Crowd-operated traps for like the third party.
we can have an American Gladiator style one with troops that have like LRM launchers and stuff on like you gotta shoot them and kill. That'd be kind of cool.
Guys,
the gauntlet. What was that?
The gauntlet. Yeah, it's like the gauntlet.
The ideas are flowing right now.
I love it.
I'm just excited. I hope that everyone finds it exciting. I think this is going to be a cool new addition to our
and we have a great
array
opportunity
of game types.
We can also take like requests. Like people can send us
money,
face-off requests.
Send us
Patreon's coming soon, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, some face-off requests. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
So we could definitely see that. I know a lot of guys out there have sent over their custom variants and things like that. So
my last note too, not to sidetrack, but I think once we have sheets that are specific to Solaris, I'll feel a lot better.
Like when Tom says not to sidetrack.
Yeah,
that's all I do. That's my name. That's the game I play.
Well, Kev, you can crack open the code and start adding some boxes in.
Yeah, I think to have a really cool interface for the ticks, maybe like a little console layout almost.
Yeah, we'll have to, and it might honestly be a companion sheet because you're playing with a low number of something just
like a little
computer. No, no, I was thinking like a piece of paper that's laminated.
Who's the guy? One of those guys made that really awesome lit up mech console.
Oh,
do you remember
yes,
that thing?
I do remember that.
I saw that on one of the BattleTech.
Not
forums.
to sidetrack.
I mean, we could just scrub
straight ahead.
Add a little chart in there.
Yeah.
And then also having all of the movement stuff. I know we were like trying to calculate like dividing everything in half. And
Dividing by 2 is very challenging, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just not
anyway,
built for that.
guys,
I went
thank
to
you.
a technical institute.
I can
Technical
double.
Institute.
Don't ask me to have.
Yeah.
Oh, Demarius.
I am just a country boy, and just in a big old mech I don't even understand. Just
Brian Armstrong
pulling levers.
Brian Armstrong was trained at the finest academy.
It's like a combine. I'm like, where do I bale the hay on this thing? I'm like shooting cows. What's going on?
It's like the Womp Rats. They're the old Luke Skywalker. Anyway,
Or the
guys,
new Luke Skywalker
thank
that drinks
you.
blue milk.
I hope you enjoyed this. Kevin, thanks for the arena. Tom, love the characters. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to have more Solaris stuff coming up. And on our website, at some point, once we refine the rules and we have some documents to share, we'll have the quick reference, we'll have our rule sheet, all of these things to share with you guys as well. Any closing thoughts?
Are
On
you
topic,
not
look.
entertained? That's the Solaris motto.
Are you not entertained?
I'm looking forward to the Royale
The
melee.
battle
The
royale,
melee.
Yeah, it's
Royale.
all right. We gotta
We're
come
gonna
up with
come
everything,
up with
yeah.
some interesting stuff.
With Bubbles Light. What's your next?
The Screamer?
Brian the Screamer.
Brian Armstrong, the Screamer?
And yeah, this will be good.
Good times.
I think that Atlas is gonna cream it. I can only hope. Just like
Oh yeah, we
smash
have to have those two face off as is.
As is. We do owe you guys that. That will be the next thing we do.
Here's last closing question. Totally on topic. Can a mech
I've been
with
trying to say goodnight,
hand
guys.
actuators pick up those obstacles and throw them?
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
they can pick
yeah.
up stuff, but I don't know about these obstacles. They might be pretty heavy.
Well, I don't know about throw either,
think
but
they're
I
hollow.
think you could definitely pick it up and use it as a club.
We were commenting on the side, Joe. I don't want to make them destructive. They have to have construction factors, so that way
Dude, they could be explosive.
hiding
if you shoot 'em.
camping tactics can be
Like
can be
Diablo,
blown
where you
out.
open the
Like
wrong crate and it just
yeah.
blows up on you.
They have power-ups in them.
Oh my god.
Speed power ups. Oh my god, no, that's not going to happen.
Armor power-up.
Good night.
Yes.
Thank you. Stay tuned. Oh, by the way, now I'm on a tangent. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. 50% of you do not subscribe. Have not
It hurts.
subscribed. It hurts. It cuts me real deep. So please don't forget to subscribe. Check us out online. Lots of free resources on our website, DFAWargaming.com. Thank you again to Ares Games and Minis. You can get some of these mechs here, especially the Atlas that we showcased and that Highlander. Great Ironwind mini sculpts there. And of course, stay tuned.
It's probably Charles Sheen. Charles Sheen's probably not subscribing.
Charles Sheen, he's a problem. He's a problem.
Yeah.
We got to get him to subscribe. I agree. He is winning currently, as always. Have a good night. We'll catch you soon.
See you guys.